Hello, everybody. I'm the Bald Painter, and I'm starting up this new YouTube channel to show that anybody can paint. I'm convinced of it. I've had no training other than what I've learned myself over the years. Watch a little Bob Ross over time. But if y'all do like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if this ends up being something you all like to watch, I'll continue to do the videos, and we'll start trying to throw out a video every week or so. But anyway, today we're going to try to do just a quick, easy painting. It's literally only going to have 3 colors. We're going to do a winter scene. This is as easy as it gets. We're only using white, blue, and black. Literally, you can go to Walmart, anywhere, and get these colors. No problem at all. The canvas is from actually, I think I picked this canvas up at a Dollar Tree, I think. But anyway, everything we got here is, very cheap, easy, and anybody can paint, I'm telling you. So, we'll go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is a wet on wet. I already took some liquid white I had here. Yet again, something else you can get at Walmart or anything. It's literally liquid acrylic white. And I've covered our canvas with it, because with the whole wet on wet style of painting, it's so much easier. You can blend colors, you can move colors, you can do anything you want to. As old Bob Ross used to say, you can do anything. And we ain't gonna have no mistakes. We're gonna have happy little accidents too. So anyway, let's get at it. So I'm just got a little 2-inch brush here. And we're gonna take a little bit of blue and lightly get started on our sky. And this is a strong blue, a whole lot stronger than what I should be using. But it's all right. All right, we're just gonna get this going. And as you'll be able to blend this in, so don't even worry about it. It's gonna be a cold painting anyway, so that's why we're only doing 3 colors. Get a little more of this in here, just like so. We get a little bit of this blue in here, then we'll start blending it out. We just gotta get our color in there to start with. And I've took so much time getting this ready and getting the camera ready and what have you that my white's almost starting to set up on us here. Let's just do the whole thing, because we can always go back in there and add more color, get rid of color, whatever we want to do. And like I said, if I can paint, you can paint. Sorry, I've not got my usual easel with me. I don't know if I've got that in storage or what I've done with it. I don't even have my little tripod for my camera. It's literally sitting on a box, so hopefully this view isn't terrible. Work some of these colors in. Like I said, this is a cheaper canvas, but yet again, it don't matter. And as long as you're having fun painting, it really doesn't matter. Alright, we'll just try to blend that in a little. Oh. Yeah, this easel here, it doesn't have the locking bar across the top like my other one. Alright, let's start working this in. And we're gonna have snow in this, of course, so we'll be alright. We're just working this in without working it to death. And if you've not been spending time setting up a camera, this is a whole lot easier, because then your paint isn't dry on you. Makes it a whole lot easier to blend. Alright, since we're using acrylic, I can cheat and add a bit of water to it, just like that right there. There we go. Probably shouldn't add that much, but it'll be okay. blending this out. Giving us a little bit of color. Trying just to smooth it. And as you can see, this is already, even though we haven't added the clouds yet or anything, I mean, literally we've done nothing, but you can already see it's going to be a nice cold painting, which is what we're going for. There you go. And we're just blending her out. All right, so right now I'm worried about the top. The bottom I'm not worried about because I'm not even 100%. I'm not even 100% sure what we're going to do with it yet. So right now we're just worried about our whole little sky area here. Now let me wash out our brush. That's another reason I like using the acrylics. Is you can paint with them just like you do oil. You got to paint a little quicker because acrylic dries way quicker. But the cleanup on acrylic is heaven. I don't have to have paint thinner in the house to smell and all that, so I am a big fan of the acrylic. All right, let's see. I guess we're gonna need some clouds, aren't we? Let's see. I'm gonna use a little bit smaller brush for that, just because this is a whole lot smaller canvas than what I was intending on using. So, all right, we're gonna go just a little bit of white on the edge of our brush, and we're gonna try. All right, we got it on the edge of our brush, and now we're just gonna take and run it back and forth a few times just to sharpen the edge of it, because we're mainly going to use the edge of our brush right here to work in the clouds, and only worry about trying to give the top shape. Don't worry about the bottom. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see. Let's go right in here. Yet again, we're using the corner of our brush. And just do little rolls with it. And work that in. Keep in mind, all clouds are random shapes and colors anyway. So don't worry about it. You cannot mess this up. And yet again, we're only worried about the top of the clouds for the shape, because the bottom we're going to end up fading them most of the way out anyway, so it'll be fine. Let's see, we'll do a few right here. Because I mean, who knows? We may end up having trees over top of these anyway. So, I mean, you never really know. Keep in mind, we don't want a cookie cutter effect on our clouds, because, you know, no two clouds are the same size anyway, same shape, whatever. So this, like I said, this is just going to be completely random. And if you're painting along with me, yours is going to look different from mine too, so it's okay. And remember, all thing we're using is a cobalt blue, a black, and a titanium white is the only three colors we're using in this painting. Let's see, we'll do a little something right here. Yet again, we're just using the corner of this brush, and we're only worrying about the top part of our clouds, because the bottoms I'm going to end up fading out anyway, because this is a winter scene. And you'll see a lot of times too in your winter scenes, the skies are quite similar. If you're like trying to do ocean painting or something like that, they're very similar. All right, let's just do a cloud over here so they ain't all by themselves. Just random shapes, random colors. All right, that's not a lot, but this is a small canvas, so that's going to be just fine. Now, I'm going to clean this brush up. Got my table too far away. It's all right, though, we'll fix that. Bear with me, this is my first time ever doing a video of painting, and we're learning as we go. All right, we're going to go back in here and mainly just try to blend out the bottoms. Just give it a nice little fading into nothing feel. just like this. Just using the corner of the brush yet again. Just kind of break it up a little bit. That's all we're doing. Just slightly breaking it up. As you can see my brush started taking shape because this acrylic, like I said, where I was trying to get it ready before getting my canvas ready before I started recording, sort of started trying to dry on me. That's why you see me have to use that water, which is still nice. I'd rather be using water than paint thinner in the house. All right. We're just kind of fading it out. And the tops, just lightly fluff them. Just like this. Just a light fluff. Because clouds are so fluffy and light, they float in the air. Just like so. Just try to get rid of those lines. All right. That is good enough for me because I'm not really too worried about the clouds because we'll throw something else in here. You're probably not going to hardly see them anyway. So, okay. Let's see, do I want to do trees? I kind of do. No, I'll tell you what. Why not? Let's see. Sorry, I should have everything out. Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. Let's take our knife. You can use a brush and do this too, but I've already got the knife laying out, so give me a little bit of paint right here. It's a little bit brighter than what I would like. Put a little bit of white in this black I've got off to the side right here. Maybe a touch more. And all we're going to do is block. We're going to block in right now. I'm going for more of a gray color. It's not mixed well, but it'll be all right. All right, I'm going to come in here and I'm probably going to, we'll block in a couple of small mountains or something. That will be fine. Yeah, why not? That's what we'll do. What's the worst thing that can happen? If you do mess up a painting, it's canvas. Paint over it with white. Start another one. It does not matter. All right, let's see. We'll just do one big old mountain right here. Right now, I'm just trying to block her in. Just giving us a shape. Right now, like I said, the only thing I'm really worried about is the top. Let's see. We'll just do one. Yeah, we'll do one big mountain. Who goes from up into the clouds? How's that? Yeah, we'll have him. Yeah, there we go. We'll do another smaller one over here. Get a little more paint here. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera with my arm, which I probably am. That'll work. Yeah, we'll just drop it off on the side over there. Sorry, I probably should have had another painting. I should have painted it. I don't know. I should have had an idea of what I was going to paint. I literally, God, had no idea. I'm literally winging it right now, so if you're seeing this, you're seeing it as it enters my mind. And yet again, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That way I know people's actually watching this, so I know if there's any point of keeping going with it or not. Because I don't want to bore you with a bunch of YouTube junk if you don't want to watch it. Yeah, that'll work for me. Yeah, okay. Now we'll come back into this. We're going to come back into this with a brush. And I'm going to use a small brush again just because this is a really small canvas. So, and we'll just take and we'll kind of clean this up a little. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Like I said, we're just blocking it in. And the only thing blocking it in is is you're just putting in a black color that we're going to go back over. You're just giving it its shape, because we're going to go back over it with something else, give it some more color or something. So right now I'm just kind of blocking it in, giving it all one solid color to work with. I'm not the best with a knife, is why we're going back over it with a brush. Like I said, anybody can paint, I promise you. I'm just kind of giving this a line right here with the edge of my brush, and then we'll work that out. We'll probably go back in here and fade this out to give it a little bit of a, like a foggy look, I guess. For that, I need another brush. Use this bigger one here. Get a little paint on there. And all I'm going to do is take the edge of my brush and beat into it just like this. And you'll see the farther down you bring it, the more it turns into like a haze. Just like off in the horizon. We're giving it like a misty fog look. And we're just going to fade it out. In. Blend it. I'm just going over it side to side, just to kind of blend it. Then come back over here, fade a little more at the base, just like so. All right, and something else too is when you start doing the slopes of your mountains, take your brush and as you paint, stay with your slope and just pull it like so. Keep it going in the direction you want your mountains to be tilted. Just lightly work it. Just lightly work it. Over here, yeah. All right, I guess when you come up with some colors, just give it a nice random snow color or whatever on the mountains, because we don't want to leave our mountains just black. So clean this brush out while we're at it here. Sorry, I promise you my videos will get better as time goes on. I'm still new with the whole recording it. Normally when I'm sitting here painting something, I'm not talking. I'm literally just painting and I'm in my own little world. So me recording this is a learning experience for me too. Okay, let me clean off our little knife here. Sorry, I've been battling a little bit of a cold, so now you know why I look and sound the way I do today. And let me just yet again ask you to please like, share, subscribe if you like it, and we'll keep doing these videos. Let me grab my other brush over here. Never mind. I must have already gotten it out. Never mind. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. We'll go with some white for our snow. And we'll still just a touch of this black. Just a small, small touch. A little more white. Yeah, I'm gonna use this on the back side of our mountain. And I'm doing this sitting down, which is weird because I'm standing. So just bear with me, folks. Let's see. I'm going to use more of a gray to the gray side of the white. for the back side of our mountains, because we got our light coming from this way, so we want our darker side to the left sides of the mountain for the shadow effects. But now, let's just rub down here like that. Get us one little cut of our paint around the edge of the knife like that. And let's see, let's start right about, yeah, let's go right about here. And as old Bob used to say, 2 hairs and some air. Need a little more paint than that, I guess, huh? We're just going to lightly try to work this in just like so. This is awful thin paint to be trying to do it this way, but hey, we're gonna try it. Like I said, this is the shadow side of the mountain. Just light, because I mean, we're way off from this mountain, so. And actually, I found if you do the light side first, it makes it easier. I'm going completely backwards, but you'll all see what I'm talking about. You want that paint to break just like that. Just get that paint to lightly break. And I mean, I'm literally holding this knife with my finger and thumb. That's how lightly we're trying to hold this to get that break like it. Because when I started painting, that was one of the hardest things. I just could not wrap my head around this. And I was trying too hard, so literally all it was. Yeah, that'll work. Just get that paint to break. All right, so now that's good enough for our dark side for the time being. So now we're gonna go back over it with some white. And I'm gonna go straight white on this because it's gonna be snow. So I want this nice and bright. So we're going straight into the white. Nothing mixed with it, just straight white. And we're gonna go on the opposite side. And we're gonna have this is the side the light's hitting, so of course it's gonna be brighter. So yet again, I'm gonna come in here, two hairs and some air, as Bob always said. Just another little cut of paint. And as you can see now, your light is on this side. And we're gonna break it up a little more. Because no mountain's perfect. So let's just we'll change the areas we're seeing here. Like I said, as light as you can go. A little more of that paint. Now we're just imagining that the sun is hitting over in here somewhere. And so you got the side over here the light's hitting. And you got this side over here, it's the shadow side. Sorry, like I said, I'm battling a cold. for us. Just like so. All right, maybe we'll have a high spot or two over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say it's right in. Right. Yeah, sure. Why not? Right in here. Kind of break it up. Right in here, yeah. All right. That's going to probably work for me. All right. Okay, there's us to start on some mountains. Now we got to make up our mind what else we're going to do. Let's see. Well, obviously we need some trees. We'll do some trees. Let me clean off this old knife. In case we must need it again after a while, we shall have it. All right. Now, when it comes to painting trees, you'll see there's nothing in this world more handy, so help me, than the fan brush. The fan brush is your best friend. And I'll show you how right here. All right, so we're probably, let's see. All right, I got a clip. All right, I have an idea. So we'll go with some, yeah, just give me a touch of this white right here. Give me some of this black. I'm gonna load this brush really good. Yeah. I'm gonna get our brush nice and sharp. I was thinking we'll let's do some smaller trees back through here, you know, far off, and we'll do some larger ones in the front. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do like the foothills with trees. And we're literally just gonna come in here and I'm gonna go ahead and do straight black because the base of our mountain is so dark that we'll just go ahead and go straight black. All right, and literally I'm gonna hit the canvas. I'm holding my fan brush upright, and we're just gonna kind of hit it and work it down. And just kind of break it up, the heights of your trees and so on. And you'll see when we get done right here in a minute and add a few other things, it'll look like trees in the distance. It really will. Just putting a tree line in there. Get that brush a little sharper. Just make sure you see how we're just breaking it up, the different heights and stuff, because you know, like any pine thicket or whatever, if you've ever seen a pine thicket, you'll see they're all just random shapes and sizes and what have you. Sharpen that brush some more. A little bit of paint. About time for a new fan brush, I do believe. Now, I mean, if you wanted to, let's see, let me clean this brush off, see if it don't get a little better for us. It's like that paint's really blobbed on there. All right, back again. brush looks a little sharper there. That's a little there. And we'll try to throw a taller one here and there. And turn our brush sideways. We'll kind of hit the sides of it a little. You know, to kind of give it that pine tree effect. I hope you can see this. I'm sorry if the camera work's not good. And we're, like I said, we're just throwing random little tall trees. We're going to take a line just like we did all the others. And there goes that paint doing that again. And then we're going to turn our brush sideways, horizontal instead of vertical, and just kind of give a little zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. And you kind of get that tall pine tree off the distance effect. We'll do just we'll do another one or two right here. There we go. Just something to kind of break it up. Let's do this one right here. Make it kind of tall. There's that brush doing that again. There we go. He's a little bit taller than the others. Tell you what, we'll break it all kinds up here. Then turn our brush sideways. Kind of do a zigzag pattern. And we may go back in and try to throw just, I don't know, we may throw a little bit of snow on those back there. But we're just trying to, you know, make it a little random. There we go. Let's see. Tell you what, we'll throw another one right here and give it kind of a cluster look. And turn that brush sideways. Work her down just like that. Now you got the pine trees off in distance. Alrighty, tell you what. Hopefully my camera's getting this. We'll throw us a big old pine tree right here. And you know, now actually let me show you how to do this a little bit better. So we're gonna block it in. Now these trees here, let me fix my brush again. These trees here, we will definitely go back and highlight. So, yeah. First, we got to block it in. Then we can go back and highlight it. Get us quite a bit of paint on that brush. Pull her sharp. And right here work. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and get us a horizontal line started right there. Just like that. That right there is about to be a tree, folks. Now we're just going to come back in here, taking our brush. Well, we was holding our brush vertical right there. Now we're going to go back in horizontally. And hopefully I don't goof this up because I'm leaning out because, yeah. Anyway, let's just see what happens. We're just going to dab, and we're going to do a zigzag like we're doing little Z's down through here. We'll start about right here. And you'll see painting a tree is the easiest thing about painting. It really is. Just like so. We'll kind of block him in a little more. Just like that. Let me tell you what, let's just bring him all the way down. Just like that. Kind of like that tree. And let's do one right here that's a little bit shorter. That way we don't block our pretty mountains. Yeah, about right here. I'm having not the best luck out of this painting, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let's start right about here. Get our line started like this, which is the tree trunk. And now we're gonna come back over and we're gonna do our little zigzags. And as you can see, that paint is blocking on me really bad. I've had this paint sitting in the small room in my house for a while, so I would be lying to you if I told you how old it was. All right, as you can see, this one here turned out way better than that one because let me clean that brush again before we do another one. And I've literally just got a bowl of water over here using water for cleaning this brush with. All right. Get that paint back on here. And I really don't want to block our mountains. We'll do another one right here. All right, trunk. Need more paint. Just like so. Then when we go back there and highlight this, you'll see it makes a tremendous difference in the how the total tree looks in the end. It's mind blowing. I'll tell you what, to fix this tree, we'll just take him up a little higher. What do you think? There we go. Okay. Let's see. I feel like we need something right in here. We'll think of something for sure. Let's see. Clean this brush up. See, when I tell you I came in without a plan, I just came in to paint. I was not lying to you at all. Let's throw in a little bit more white down here. That way we'll at least have some snow for when we do figure out what we're doing. Just like that. I'll tell you what, we'll probably throw in some little, we'll probably throw in some little bushes or something here. Just to kind of fill it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to just put a little snow right in here. Tell you what we should have done. We should have made that ice and just made us a little lake with this, what we should have done. Had I put any effort into thinking about this beforehand, that's exactly what I would have done. Snow in the distance is all this is. We're putting us a snow line. That's all we are doing. Here we go. Get a little bit of that black in there, and that's going to give us a little more depth to our snow. I wish I thought of that before I did that tree. There we go. We're starting to look like something now. All right, yeah. We're about where I want to be now. Cut off these trees a little more. Just like this. Just a nice little snow line off in the distance. Then we're just going to kind of blend that out a little. No big deal. I tell you what, if y'all like, share, and subscribe, I promise you, before the next video, I'll be more set up. I'll even have an idea of what I'm really going to paint. I literally just came in here with 3 colors. I'm like, I'm doing a winter scene. And that's quite literally all I did. I need a little more of a trunk on that one. Tree needs a leg to stand on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and before we get to doing anything else, did I have one? Okay, yeah. Let's throw in some bushes or something right here. Just kind of break it up. Yet again, I want to use some more of this black right here. Just see. Yeah, just something right here will work. A little more black, I guess, huh? And the only thing this is a little round brush. I mean, literally, it's all it is. Yet again, I think the wife bought me this at a at a Ross or maybe it was Walmart. Could be a Hobby Lobby, you never know. There's one bush. We'll do another little bush over here. Because those little animals around here need somewhere to hide, don't they? Like I said, we're blocking it in, so it looks terrible right now. I'll give you that. But after we go in and highlight this stuff, you'll see it'll look a lot better. I'm just going to put another little bush right here. Just something to break it up. Sorry about that easel. This, like I said, this ain't the easel I normally use. Yeah, that'll work. That's just a little something to break it up. Yeah. Tell you what, let's make this in here. Maybe a little bit taller on one side here. Now I'm just dabbing this. Just dab, 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 dab. There we go. I can live with that. All right, now we need to start going in highlighting, and we'll probably go ahead and call this done once we do all that. I know we're kind of empty here in the middle, but I really didn't want to add nothing because after this painting dries, it'll look a lot better. I promise you that. I'll tell you what we could do. We could put in the distance, but we could put us another taller tree right there. Want to get some more black paint out, folks. There we go. No, we're not going to do a huge one. He's going to be back here in the distance. Yeah, I feel better about that already. I ain't even got her on there yet, and I already feel better about it. All right, we'll go ahead and bring him down, give him a nice big trunk for him to stand on. That way the wind don't bother him. Like I said, we're just doing these little zigzags. More black. Oh, there, my black's about dried on me. I was smart, I'd be getting out more paint. Actually, I'm gonna have to, because of the simple fact that stuff's about dry. There we go. Is that oh, this was actually from Hobby Lobby. It's that Master's Touch paint. Like I said, it's normally really good paint, but like I said, I don't even have a clue how old this is. Yeah, there we go. Get some color back to it now. Looks like he just got taller. There we go. Yeah, I believe that. All right, we're gonna go through and start highlighting this stuff, and we will call it done probably. Because like I said, I'm just getting a feel for if y'all folks like watching this kind of stuff or not. And if you do like watching it, hey, we'll do more of them. If you don't, then I know to find something else to do with my time. I'll continue to paint, but y'all won't be stuck watching it then. Get that brush good and clean. I hope the sound isn't terrible either. All right, let me grab some more of this titanium white. Yep. All right, since it's a snow scene, I'm just gonna go back with solid white on everything. I'm not even gonna mix, blend, or nothing like that. Because we want our highlights. Of course, it's a highlight, so we want our highlight to be bright. We're just loading up that fan brush, same brush. This is the same brush that we used to paint these trees. Now we're just gonna go back in. We're just gonna lightly highlight them because that snow is on that tree and it has to have somewhere on that tree to hang out, doesn't it? Yeah. And you can see that that gives it another another depth completely. And we're literally just doing the exact same zigzags we did when we painted these trees with our highlights. And that's when it goes from just a tree to, well, the shape of a tree to a tree that's out here got snowed all over. Just like that. All right, we'll highlight our other ones. So we'll go down here. Let me get that brush nice. You don't need a lot. To me, the highlighting is the funnest part of painting anything, because you're literally seeing a shape go from a shape into a true object. And to me, it's the funnest part of painting. It's like the finishing touch, and watching your painting come alive is exactly what we're doing right now. All right, and we'll probably throw little highlights on these in the back here. The ones that are just like that. Giving them a little more shape too. Because they got a little snow in them, all the other ones do, right? Just like that. Right. We almost snowed him out, but it's okay. Dab. Okay, now let's go ahead and hit these. Highlight these a little. Just like that, little bit of snow on one side of them. And we almost forgot to highlight our bushes, didn't we? Almost forgot to highlight those daggum bushes. Clean that old brush. If I'd been on my game, I'd already had that thing clean. Y'all wouldn't be sitting here waiting on me right now, would you? Do apologize for that. Just bear with me, folks. All right, let's get some straight white going here again. Let's get that worked into that brush. Just like that. Because these bushes need some snow on them because it's been snowing. We're out in the middle of nowhere. All right. Yeah, there we go. We're giving a little bit of life to them now. Get some fresh snow on that brush. Come back in here. We're just going to dab it. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. Starting to look like something now, isn't it? Did a little bit for you. We don't want to leave you out. The bushes gotta have snow on them. There we go. Just like that. And I see something right there. It wouldn't hurt to fix. Never hurts to fix anything. Let's put a little bit of snow in here. Just to kind of see lights going that way. So we're going to take the base of our tree. Just kind of cut him off a little. There we go. See, and then we pull a little bit of that black with it. It gives us a little bit of a shadow coming off of that tree. Just like that. There we go. A little snow down here. Pull. I need to touch a black with that, so I need. There we go. All right. All right, folks. Do apologize. It's cold season. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I know this isn't the best painting, but I was literally in a hurry and was just trying to throw something together for y'all. Now, as I said earlier, if you liked this, enjoyed it, felt like you learned something from it, or You just like to sit and watch someone paint. Well, please like, share, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. And if enough of y'all like this and I get a few subscribers, we'll do some more. So till next time, I'm the Bald Painter. So y'all get some brushes. Go to Walmart. Go to Ross. Go wherever's closest to you. Get you some cheap brushes. Just get you a 2-inch brush. Get you one fan brush. And you can literally get away with that. Do acrylic if you want. You can do oil. Oil dries slower. It's good for when you're starting out, but the acrylic's just way less mess. Way less mess. And all thing you need is water for that. You won't need paint thinner and what have you. But yeah, until next time, hopefully, if y'all like this, there'll be a next time. But please just like, share, and subscribe. As I said, I'm the Bald Painter, and we will see you all again next time. Take care, everybody.